This is actually the beginning of my 50th year as a full-time learning and development professional. And I really got started doing sales training and management development. And I designed a 3-week course, which basically was, you'd lecture for an hour, and I was a good speaker. And then you'd go into a lab, and then you'd bring them back. Well, when you've got people 3 weeks, 10 hours a day, by the end of the first week, they're like just fried. What if instead of doing lecture, I broke it up and had them participate more? It was like magic. So that became my first law of adult learning: adults are babies with big bodies. If small children can learn through discovery and experience, then how much more can adults who have a lot of experience learn if you give them a chance to use that experience, to build on that experience, et cetera. So that was really the beginning of what I call instructor-led, participant-centered training. And the interesting thing, since we're really talking about video, is I found that I was doing the same thing with video, because when I first started, what you would do is you would take a training video that was 30 minutes long or 45 minutes long, and you would just show it. And then you'd say, what do you think? And so what I did is I said, okay, TV programs don't go more than 8 minutes without a commercial break. So what if we took smaller chunks of the video and then stop it? So stop it in 6 minutes and get them to interact with what they just saw. And so that was my first iteration. And then the second iteration was I started splitting people into viewing teams. So before showing them an 8-minute clip, and it would be a max 8-minute clip, I'd say, okay, now I'd like you to be either I's or P's. Okay, I stands for instructor. You're going to focus on the instructor in this next video clip. What does she do? What was good? What was bad? And then P's, you're going to focus on the participants. Are they learning? How do you know they're learning? If they're not learning, what are the cues that tell you? And so now we'd watch an 8-minute clip, and then afterwards, all of the instructor viewers are comparing notes on what they saw. The participants are comparing notes on what they saw, and then we blend the groups. So you've got like 2 that were focused on the instructor paired up with 2 that were focused on the participant. Huge interaction, and now the learning comes in the processing of what you saw, not just expecting that all the learning is going to come because I sat there and watched a movie. And so that's the reason for the viewing teams, so that they have an assignment, and it instantly breaks that mode of, I don't have to do anything for the next 30 minutes because all we're doing is watching a video.